Peace be with you. There are days when even the simplest tasks feel like moving mountains. You wake up, the world calls for you, but your heart whispers, "Not today." If you've ever felt this way, know you're not alone. Even in my journey as a monk, I've faced moments of stillness where motivation seemed distant, like a faraway star. Today, I want to share how to reignite your inner flame, even when you don't feel like it. Let me begin with a story from my younger days. When I first entered the monastery, my teacher asked me to sweep the temple floors every morning. At first, it felt simple, even meditative. But as the days stretched into weeks, I started asking myself, why am I doing this? What's the point? One day, feeling particularly unmotivated, I decided to skip the task. My teacher noticed and said, "Do you know why we sweep the floor each morning?" I admitted I didn't. He smiled gently and said, "We don't sweep the floor to clean it. We sweep to clean our mind." The act is the same, but the purpose changes everything. And that's the first lesson: shift your focus from results to purpose. When we tie our motivation to external outcomes, it falters easily. But when we attach it to a deeper meaning, it becomes unshakable. Let me ask you, why do you want motivation? Is it to complete a task, or is it to honor the life you've been gifted? Another practice I've learned is to start small, but start now. Imagine a boulder perched at the top of a hill. It only takes a gentle push to start it rolling. Likewise, your first step, no matter how tiny, can break the inertia of inaction. Perhaps you've heard of the great poet Rumi. He said, "As you start to walk on the way appears." So, begin. Write a single sentence. Take a deep breath. Drink a glass of water. These small actions carry great power. They remind you that movement, even the smallest, creates momentum. Sometimes, however, motivation requires stillness. Strange, isn't it? To move forward, we must first stop. When your mind feels crowded with doubts and excuses, pause and breathe. I've often sat under this very tree, closing my eyes, asking myself, what truly matters right now? This leads to the third lesson: clarify your why. Without clarity, the mind becomes like a clouded sky, blocking the light of purpose. Why are you here? What do you wish to create, to give, to experience? When you're clear about your reasons, even the hardest tasks become lighter. For me, sweeping the temple wasn't about the dust, it was about discipline, humility, and honoring the space I lived in. When you connect to your why, you'll find your how. Before we part, remember this: motivation is not something that arrives from outside. It is a seed within you, waiting for the right care to grow. Water it with small actions. Nourish it with purpose. And give it sunlight through stillness and reflection. You don't have to conquer the world today. Just take one small step, and the path will unfold beneath your feet. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to reflect. What small step can you take today? Share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your journey. And if you seek more wisdom to guide you, join our community by subscribing and tapping the bell. Together, we can uncover life's deepest truths, one lesson at a time. Until we meet again, may peace and purpose guide you.